when your mom, you know, as she was going through this ordeal herself, a lot of times when, you know, obviously, now she had 6 kids. Obviously, a married family with 6 kids is hard enough. A single person with 6 kids, you know, that's a hard thing to do.
It is, because I have 6 kids.
Okay, now that's what I was going to ask. Is there any similarities between your life and your mom's life?
There's a big difference between me and her life, because I knew that if I got pregnant and I couldn't take care of it, I knew to give it up. Because if I didn't have anybody there that could help me take care of my kids, to show me how to learn how to take care of them, like a parent should.
So you just been pretty much learning off. So do you have any kids with you at all, of your
No.
kids?
My kids, my son Jordan, Brittany, Peggy Lee, April, Amos and Jerry. Amos and Jerry are still with the welfare system that I know of. April and Peggy Lee are in Michigan. Brittany and Jordan are supposed to be in California in college.
One thing that we haven't discussed yet, how is your 21-year-old son? Does he know?
He knows who we are.
Does he know the details of?
Not yet. He's coming home in November towards Thanksgiving, and then I get to break it to him.
How are you going to do that?
I don't know. That's the hardest thing that I've got to do, is saying that, look, this is your dad and your uncle at the same time. I'm having a hard time having to deal with that part.
So how has his life been? Is he okay? Because a lot of times
he's fine. He's a straight A student. I have no problems with that. I'm glad he's a straight A student. I'm glad he graduated the way he did. I'm glad he's off to college.
So your kids too are in the general area here?
Yeah, except for Jordan and Brittany.
All right, so
and Peggy Lee and April are in Michigan.
All right, so now with your mom, what steps have you all taken to reach your dad? I mean, there could be somebody sitting at home right now that doesn't know how to do this.
Actually, we went through the Indianapolis to locate him through the IDSHD to find out where he is, and they can't find him because he's moved from Warsaw to North Carolina to possibility Mississippi, Georgia, wherever, we don't know. So we're having a real hard time with this, locating him.
You know, later on in the show, I have a person that's going to help me try to understand this, because she's also kind of dealt with similar types of things. But okay, other than why your mom put everyone up for adoption, what else do you want to know from your parents that even this taping can help stimulate them to give you the answers to?
I want to know, weren't we good enough to be there for her? I mean, there's things that we want to know that I can't quite explain, because there's a lot of things that I don't know how to ask her, and nor does my brother, because we don't know how to figure all this out.
Is your mom a tall lady?
No.
So
my dad is.
Your dad is. How tall is your dad?
6'4". My brother is 6'1".
Well, I'll tell you what, Tracy, we're not psychologists here. We don't really know specifically how to help you with this situation, but I want to talk with some people who have insights and you know, as this thing develops itself, it'll be interesting to talk with you because right now, you're going to have a whole lot more emotional anguish to go through.
Yeah, it's more anger than anything right now.
Well, I don't see how it can be anger.
Because Mom won't open up. She won't talk about our dad. She won't talk about things that we need to know. She roundabouts it.
Will you and your brother be able to maintain the ideal brother-sister friendship, relationship?
Yeah, we're trying to do that now. It's just taking some time on that part because we both actually know each other that way. And that's something that, you know, having that knowing what he's been doing for the last 21 years, most of it's been married, and the last year he's been dating somebody else. So, you know, and I was married for 11 years to my first husband and then 6 years to my second husband.
Well, Tracy, as this thing opens up here for you, and especially if you have a chance to really meet your dad, or for that matter, if you, your mom and dad, and brother would like to come and visit with us here on the show, that would be very interesting.
I would like that because I think, you know, there's things that could possibly come from all this if we do find that in my other brother, because that would even help out more. Our main concern now is finding Forrest. I mean, me and my brother's working things out as far as being brother and sister and him moving on because he's met a sweet girl. So now it's just my turn to move on.
Okay, now, with your brother Forrest, now he doesn't know you all exist, does he?
No, not that we know of. All we know is he's in Indianapolis, Indiana.
And because it might be a chance that he might look like you, or
yeah, good.
Well, we'll do all that we can to make sure that this show is going to be seen in that area. But Tracy, thank you very much for being so brave and coming on and talking with us. And that is a serious open invitation to get the folks together. And because we don't bite here, and we try to help find solutions. And as a matter of fact, by the time, you know, as you do that, I will find the right authorities here in Fort Wayne who help people with issues like this. So
that would work.
Again, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate your braveness. And we'll be right back with our next guest to put some more perspective on this issue.